Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Lumio Station.
What is going on, guys? I'm the Fiery Canine here, and today what I have is a Pokemon Showdown battle in the UU tier. My team is Braviary, Metagross, Swampert, Arcanine, Hitmontop, and Glalie. I just got this battle. It was really good, so I went ahead and commentate it and upload it. But let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to lead with the Swampert because I know he's going to lead with that Dragonair and try and Toxic me. And it just gives me a chance to set up my Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Rocks here, and he does go for the Toxic, and fortunately for me, it misses. So now, suspecting a Toxic, I'm going to switch into Metagross, and he does go for the Toxic, which sucks for him. And yeah, he didn't get the Toxic off, which is really good for me. Now, I'm expecting him to switch into the Arcanine here, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake. Fortunately, what I'm thinking here is, okay, he's kind of taking a long time, so he may be thinking about switching or staying in, because I do make risky plays like that, predicting someone to overpredict. So I do overpredict there, and I get off the Earthquake, and he does Dragon Tail me out into Hitmontop. He puts me in Hitmontop, and I was like, well, I might as well go for the Fake Out, being I have it on here. I should be running Normal Gem, but I'm running Expert Belt. I'm going to switch that after this game, but I'm suspecting him to go for an attack, and I kind of want to get him out of here. I don't know if Sucker Punch will kill, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. And unfortunately for me, he goes for Haze. So the Sucker Punch fails. Now knowing that, I'm like, oh shit, he's probably going to Toxic me. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into the Metagross again, predicting the Toxic. And look at that, he goes straight for the Toxic again and fails it. So this time, I'm thinking, he doesn't know I carry the Ice Punch yet. If he predicts me to go for the Earthquake again, he's going to be caught off guard and that Dragonair is going down. So I go ahead and go for the Ice Punch while he's sitting here waiting for his move. He's taking a long time. He's down to 32% is what it looks like. Like I said, I am going for the Ice Punch, and I do get it off, and it kills him. I don't think he was suspecting that, but it's quite common for me to run Ice Punch on Metagross. I don't know if it is for other people, but it's always for those flying types, just to take them out. So he makes the switch into Arcanine, and I know he's going to be in here. So I am actually going to go ahead and switch into my Swampert, because I don't want to take a Fire-type move to my Metagross, because Metagross is going to prove to be a real asset in this battle, and he predicts that and actually goes for the Close Combat. That was a very good prediction on his part, and I didn't really expect him to go for the Close Combat, and I should have. But I want this Arcanine out of here as quickly as I can, that way he doesn't dispatch of my Metagross. So I'm going to go for the Toxic, and unfortunately for me, I should have predicted the Lapras to come in and gone into Hitmontop, but no big deal because I am going to get Toxic damage off on him. So here I am going to decide I'm going to go into the Hitmontop to try and kill this Lapras, because Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's probably my third or fourth, but I do run it in competitive on X and Y, and it's really good. And he actually predicts that and goes for the Zen Headbutt. And I can say I haven't ever seen a Lapras run Zen Headbutt, so that was good. And I'm going to go ahead and go for the the Fake Out. I was going to go for the Close Combat, but I wanted to make sure I would kill with it. Now I'm going to go ahead and go here for the Close Combat to make sure it kills, as he sets up the Rain Dance. And I didn't really suspect him to be faster than me, just because I have a 176 speed, and I didn't think Lapras would be faster than Hitmontop, but I guess their base speeds are different, or he was running speed investment. So here I see the Kingdra, and I know I can't touch him with Hitmontop. So I want to go into Swampert to take what's coming in, and he does a 56% damage with the Rain Up Surf to my Swampert. And I was like, well, Swampert's going down because I'm not going to switch something into that. So here I'm starting to panic. I'm like, okay, what can I possibly do to get rid of this? So I'm going to go ahead and switch in the Braviary here, because I suspect that he's going to be the best one to take a hit for this if he has to. And I know I outspeed Kingdra, so I'm going to go for the Brave Bird. And I think he knew that was coming, because he does switch out and goes into the Ampharos, but unfortunately for him, a second Brave Bird, even resisted, is going to take him out because my Braviary is Choice Banded. So it sucks for him that his Ampharos gets taken out like that. Crit didn't matter, as you saw by the damage that was before, and I'm pretty sure, even with the Mega, he doesn't get that much of a defense buff, so I'm pretty sure that would have taken him out regardless. And fortunately for me, the Rain does go down, which means his Surf will not be able to do as much damage anymore. Now, his Arcanine comes in, and those rocks are tearing up that Arcanine every time it comes in. Now, I went for the Brave Bird again because I thought I could outspeed, because I am Jolly max speed, and he actually outspeeds me with Wild Charge, and I was not suspecting that at all. So I went into the Metagross because I know I have Bullet Punch, and I'm just going to Bullet Punch him out of here because I knew it would kill him. So now we're waiting for him to come in, and he is going for the Rhydon. I know I can take one hit from him, so I go ahead and E-Quake him just to see what he's going to do and get damage off from him. Or I didn't know if I could take it, but I wanted to test it and see how much I could get off. And he does take out my Metagross. I probably could have played that better, but I didn't really need Metagross anymore at that point. So I'm going to go into the Hitmontop to get the Intimidate off, and I'm going to Fake Out just for that little bit of extra damage, because it does matter if it's a low roll or a high roll on the damage that I get. And I'm sitting here waiting for him to go for his move, and the Fake Out is going to do, I think it was 3% or something, because it is resisted because he's a rock type. Let's see here. He still has the Kingdra left, and I still have 3 Pokemon, so right now I have a 1 poke advantage. And now I'm going to go ahead and go for the close combat to clean up the Rhydon and take him out. And that is a dead Rhydon, and we are up 3-1 right now. And at this point I'm thinking, I have nothing for this Kingdra. And I'm like, I can preserve Hitmontop and get Kingdra down just enough to where I can kill him with a Sucker Punch. So I'm going to go into Glalie as he goes for the Surf. Now, if it wasn't for Glalie having leftovers, this would not have worked, and I probably would have lost. But I'm going to go for the Super Fang here to cut him down to 38% as he kills my Glalie. Now, I'm going to go into the Hitmontop right here, and I am going to go straight away for the Fake Out. And that's going to take him down to pretty much death range as he flinches and can't move. I know he's got only attacking moves, so I go for the Sucker Punch to finish up this game. That was a really good battle, and if it wasn't for that Glalie having leftovers, I probably would have lost it. But I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this.